Hi everyone, we're back in the apiary today to wrap up the hives. It looks like after the last 2 days of gorgeous weather, that's it. Snow is forecasted for Saturday, so it's high time that I finish them, the hives off and wrap them up for the winter and just said, you know, sleep tight. You don't actually sleep, but so you can see that I already have basically winterized the hives. Let me make sure that you can see them. So you can see that I have the mouse guards here. There's still a few ladies out here, but everybody else is kind of just chilling. So the mouse guards are on, okay? Then I have the brood box and the, you know, I actually have my brood in a deep and a medium just because I can't, by the end of the season in August, I just can't lift those deeps that are filled with honey and bees. So I actually switched over to mediums for my second brood box. And they have honey in here. And then I have this shim that has extra holes for ventilation. And it's actually where I pour the sugar for their emergency feed. And I just literally pour the sugar and leave it there because it's called mountain camp method. You just pour the sugar right in, and it not only feeds them in case of emergency, that you know, like in spring, but it also helps kind of absorb the moisture in the hive. So that's in there, and then on top I have the cool box, and that's got extra ventilation too. You can see that. I keep these kind of vented for the winter. I can also open them up or completely close them off as needed. But the oh, there's some flies trying to overwinter. So you can see the. Hold on, I'll try to take this off. You can see I have some insulation in here for extra moisture control, and this is why you need it. Look at that. My pine shavings are all wet, so they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're collecting moisture. You can see the moisture on the inside of the hive right now, okay? And this is why we're doing it. This is why we have the quilt box and the pine shavings and the burlap, is to collect that moisture so it doesn't drip on the bees. And as you can see, I have, they're all kind of hanging out here. I would prefer them to be down deep in the inside the hive, but whatever, you know, they're hanging up here. But with the pine shavings and the burlap and the extra ventilation, insulation board, that moisture is really collecting up top and not dripping on the bees. And that's what we want. So today I'm just gonna wrap them up. Okay, let's see. And what I used for wrapping is Reflectix, and that is this basically bubble wrap sandwich in between 2 layers of foil. As you can see, can you see that? It's like this. Okay. Sorry. Hard to tell if I'm doing it right or not. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I got these cut down several years ago, and I just keep reusing them. I store them and then reuse them every winter. So I have my little staple gun. I'm gonna staple them on the hives, and that's gonna be it for the girls. So okay, so just wanted to show you really quickly what I'm doing. Is I have these wraps I made, and as you can see, they have the cutouts for entrances and for the ventilation, and over here as well. So I have a bunch of these pre-made from previous years, and I'm just gonna kind of walk around and see which ones fit which hive, because it changes every year. But basically, you know, just make sure that I have, you know, maybe I'll just cut this one out a little bit more to make sure that the ventilation is happening over here. And I will just, honestly, this is all I'm doing, stapling them, and that's it. It's as easy as it is. So we got this huge roll of Reflectix on the auction ones. I'm not sure where you can buy rolls like this, but it's coming very, very handy. So this hive is done and ready for winter. All right, we've got all the wraps done. Perfect timing because it just started raining as I was putting the last one on. So I just wanted to give you a little recap of what I did. As you can see, they're all on. The ventilation is open. Okay. And I have the backs, either I don't have them reaching all the way or just have a little notches for the back where I have the bottom boards in case I have to go in on like January or something and do another mite treatment. But they're plugged up right now. All the ventilation is open on all sides. All right, go home, lady. It's raining. Go home. All right, but as you can see, everything is done. Oh, the last thing I kind of did is prop the tops a little bit so there's ventilation. I don't know if you can see that. And then I kind of make sure that the wraps actually are not super tight against the hive, and you can see the handles kind of keep that away. Keep them away from the hives just for extra circulation, air circulation in there, and that's about it. That's a wrap. So we will see everyone in the spring. Hang tight, ladies. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, see ya.